Hello, and once again welcome to my YouTube channel. Basically today I'm gonna talk a little bit more in depth about the lathe that I purchased approximately 15 months ago, after my last one blew up and almost caught fire, which was a DVR XP, which I was very happy with until that particular incident. After that blew up, I looked around for a new lathe. I didn't want to buy another DVR XP for obvious reasons, and I wanted to move up slightly in scale, so I looked around and I settled on this particular lathe. It's a Jet 3520B, also known in the US as a powermatic 3520B. All powermatics, as you may know or may not know, are made in Europe and then exported over to the US. They all start off as jets. In fact, whilst I was installing this lathe, I did actually scratch the paintwork, and under the white paintwork was in fact the powermatic mustardy gold colour. So there you go. Anyway, I've been very happy with the lathe so far. It's done everything I could have asked of it. It's a fantastic lathe. If you are thinking about getting one of these lathes, when you come to install it, please make sure you've got a friend to help you do it. This thing weighs a ton. It's all cast iron. Every part of it virtually. It's a cast iron head, a cast iron bed, cast iron tailstock, cast iron tool slide. The legs are cast iron. I think it weighs in bare at approximately 285 kilo, which is quite heavy. I've actually put some iron bars. The legs have got lugs on so you can put some 2x4s on, but I put some iron bars on and then some MDF, and I've loaded on quite a bit of my heavy exotic timber on there, you know, the real dense heavy stuff. So this lathe actually weighs in at 2/3 of a ton now, so it's quite stable. The speed ratio, it has two pulleys. There's a high and a low. The low will take you right down to 80 RPM. I've actually, if you're really fine with the speed controller dial, you can actually get it lower than 80. I've had it down lower than 60 actually. The high speed will take you right up to 3,200, I think it is. It's got a 4-digit RPM readout. You've got a nice big on-off button for safety. Speed controller dial. My last lathe was all done with buttons. This is a speed control dial. I didn't have a problem with buttons at all, but I must admit the dial's more convenient and quicker to use. Forward and reverse switch. You've got a locking device there for your spindle, so you can get your chucks off on and off nice and easy. Those are the pulleys in there. Nice big ones, not little ones. Nice big heavy duty belt. The belt's about 1 inch wide, maybe just over actually. Just a fantastic lathe. 2 horsepower, which for what I use is probably overkill, but hey, it's always better to have a little bit more than not enough. There's just a couple of differences between the powermatic and the Jet version. This version comes with a fairly substantial steel surround for the speed controller box. And I know the powermatic doesn't. I've an idea that it's something to do with European RFI radio frequency interference laws. But then again, if something were to fall on it, that's quite substantial and would hopefully protect it. The other difference is the spindle thread. The Powermatic comes with a, I think it's a 1 1/4, 8 by 1 1/4, whereas this is the European version, which I think is the M33, something like that. And that's about it really. Oh, one other difference is the European version comes with a free remote on and off switch, which is magnetic, whereas for the Powermatic you have to buy that as an extra. Why, I don't know. Yeah, as I say, it's been a great lathe. It will handle a 20-inch ball over the bed. If you slide the headstock over to the end, it will actually allow you to turn up to, I think it's 40-inch. I actually bought the add-on bed as well, so I could actually in theory turn a 40-inch ball that was probably 12 inches thick or 12 inches deep. Not that I've got facility for mounting a piece of wood that large. I would need block and tackle or a forklift or something. But there you go. The tailstock is beautiful and smooth, silky smooth. Really is. It's got a self-ejecting for your life centres. There you go. Which is nice. I think all lathes should come with that. We've also got a storage compartment in there. It comes with a 4-inch faceplate. It's just been a great lathe. I'm really enjoying owning it. There's plenty of power. If you got your hand caught in this thing, even when it was on the high pulley setting, it would tear your arms off and just slap you around the head with them. It's got loads of power and torque. And as I say, it's as stable as a rock. It really is. Fantastic lathe. In my next video, I'm going to go into some of the accessories that came with it, and also some of the accessories which I've mounted onto it, such as chucks, life centres, stuff like that. Right, that just gives you a basic rundown of the lathe I'm using at the moment. I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you'll join me for my other videos. Catch you later. Bye.